Me did the chua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pakuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, convenient, fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye map him. Tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Nefesi kakomu abusuya for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Push sugar level, check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
MaryMay.digital. Create the life you want. www.maymarys.com. By starting and running your own digital business. Work from home. Tips for business owners. How to create successful online digital business. Join our global company. Mentorship and training coaching. Training for each individual. Learn how to earn online. Be your own manager. For more information, visit www.maymarys.com or email us at info@maymarys.com. You can also call us on 0049 017 656 853 241. This business has helped me so much and my family, and to increase your income, join and create the life you want. Also for beginner. Also a beginner when I started this.
All right, so we are still here at the unveiling of 610 or 610 Music here at the Holiday Inn. And Sammy Flex, I am so privileged to have in touch, or to be in touch with the CEO himself, and his name is Kofi Sonny. Kofi Sonny has been busy today, has been talking to almost everybody except CNN and BBC. Kofi, how is it like getting this done finally? I know this is a long dream come true. How is it like?
It is. It's still kind of surreal. You know, it was a lot of hard work leading up to today. But again, I always want to thank my team, because without them, this wouldn't happen. You know, they did a fantastic job. So, you know, we are happy to be here, but we know this is where the work starts. This is just only getting in there. We just got here, so I'm excited.
But for how long have you been keeping this dream of starting a label like this?
Over 15 years.
15 years?
Yeah, over 15 years. Well over 15 years. Actually, I would say probably closer to 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
And why has it taken this long time to get it manifested?
You know, I think the record label business, the record industry business is one of those industries where there's no clear-cut plans. There's no clear-cut infrastructure.
I agree.
And so I own other businesses and in industries where the structure is there. So, you know, not everyone gets to where they need to go going in the same direction or the same way, but at least there's pieces for you to go along. But in the record industry or the record business, there's none. So you're going to have to kind of pull the pieces together as time goes. Now, one of the main things I think that took me a long time for me to get here was the fact that I always wanted to be independent. Mm-hmm. And you know what comes with independent. Independent, you have to have your own money, your own resources, your own team, and that's really the most important thing. You know, I remember when I first started you know, embarked on this journey in the record industry. My mom used to tell me, you know, Kofi, you have all these brains. Why don't you just make your money first and then come back to the music so that you could do it how you want? You understand? So because that wasn't my plan after college, but I did it anyways. So. Okay. But I used to think that she was challenging me, thinking I couldn't do it. But she was right. I took the time, stepped away for a little bit, build my businesses, and now I'm here, right? So I wanted to kind of build an infrastructure that can withstand for a long term. Because a lot of times they come, they pop up, and then you never hear from them again.
They go extinct. Yeah, that's
so any investment, in order for it to prove, fruitful, you have to kind of take a look at how long it would take for that investment to mature. And then as a business standpoint, you have to make a decision whether you are willing and able to sustain that cost of opportunity or cost of infrastructure, cost of business in order for you to hit that turnover, in order to hit that corner. So it's really, really important. So, yeah, that was one of the main things. And I think the main reason that took me some time for us to get here, I needed to get my things together from that point.
So how did you arrive at these two artists that you have unveiled today? Because I know as a new record label, these are also fresh artists.
Yeah,
so new label,
it's crazy,
new
right?
Artists.
Yeah,
How
it's
did you
so
get
crazy, and it's even for us to have a label deal with Universal with artists that have like almost like no sales history is also. Yeah, it's a big deal. You know, it still shocks me to this day. But, for example, Rich Flow, I've been working with them well over 10 years.
Oh, I see. I think he
So,
mentioned it.
yeah. So it's like
He used to come to your
loyalty's
studio.
big. Yeah. So he started. I opened a recording studio after college. My mom was mad. Everybody was chasing my dream, and I used to record a lot of people locally. I did their records. I produce, engineer myself, so I'm very familiar with track and vocals. I developed the artist myself. But in the course of that, I came across him, and automatically I gravitated towards him. But before that, people were telling me about Rich Flow, like, no, you got to link with this guy. So he already had a buzz in Philadelphia. And once we connected, the rest was history because we connected on a personal level.
Okay.
And then from that point on, I told him about my vision. And from then on, he just had patience and faith. And that's a long time for someone to believe in you.
Yeah.
To just like sometimes when I think about, our journey, it makes me emotional because for you to tell somebody, listen, just give me some time, I'm going to deliver this. And then it's almost 13 years or
He really waited.
He waited.
Like loyalty.
He waited. So even the last like 5-6 years, I told him we're not going to release any music. As an artist, that's like telling him not to work. But we recorded hundreds of music, but we haven't released anything up to this point because I wanted to wait for the right time. We knew that it would come. That's faith. That's God.
I know.
That's crazy.
Now, I know you are based in America.
Yeah.
You decided to use Ghana as your front to project your label. What is the strength of Ghana music in the world music market that you think using Ghana as a front will do the magic for you?
I think a lot of the influences come from Ghana, whether we want to believe it or not, whether the rest of the world wants to admit it or not, especially when it comes to Afrobeat. Like, Ghana is just culturally significant and deep. Everyone in the world knows about Ghana. It's such a small country, but impactful. So for me, I feel like it was always in my business model. I started shipping studio equipment here like 7 years ago.
I see.
Didn't even touch them, so that tells you the level of long-term thinking that we plan, and I do. That's just how I am and think. So with that being said, Ghana for me was an easy choice because this is home. I know my mom even wanted to be here at her latter years, so I always was focused on not only building businesses abroad, but I wanted to build a lot of businesses here. My mom always encouraged me. My dad always did as well. So now I have several businesses here, the label headquarters here. But I think it's also a great choice because Ghana, there's a lot of mental assets here.
Okay.
Young people with brilliant ideas. And for me, I just like to find those people, empower them, give them a platform to grow, and just guide them and just watch them grow. I just love growth. I love growth. Yeah.
So far, is there any specific strategy to face the world? Because I know you come to Africa and Nigeria has taken over our music scene. Mention Afrobeat and everybody thinks you are talking Nigeria. You are using Ghana as a front. Are there some special tricks?
So I think you can tell that I'm a critical thinker. So you know the strategy behind that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, let me start by saying this. You know, right now, the biggest genre in the world right now is hip hop, right? And Afrobeat is one of them, but the biggest outright in any country. You know, a lot of people listen to hip hop, rap, and all that stuff. And then Afrobeat right now on a global stage is, you know, it's almost transcendent. It's coming up. But what's happening back home is now all these hip hop clubs and nighttime, lifetime entertainment are now playing Afrobeats. And then you start seeing Afrobeat and hip hop and R&B artists doing music together. So my thought, even back before they were doing that, about almost 10 years ago, was like, I think there's going to be a certain point where there's a convergence between Afrobeat and rap and hip hop. And it's going to create a megastar, a superstar on a global scale, right? Because it's two different genres, right? But I always felt like it would be hard for a rap artist to kind of immerse themselves in the Afrobeat culture, right? Because it's just different. It's different. It's harder for them. But for an African, for a Ghanaian, we consume abroad things, you know, the music, the culture. So I always felt like if there's an artist that could do it, it has to come from Africa, because they are the one that's listening to rap and hip hop and Afrobeat. They are singing Young Thug, and then next day they are singing, you know, let's say Wizkid, or you know what I mean? So for us, I thought like it had to come from Africa, and if it's coming from Africa, it's Ghana. It's Ghana.
Now, I know there are some major artists we have here in Ghana. Do you have plans of collaborating with any of them in projecting 610 music?
Yes,
and who will these guys be?
Yeah, so just to kind of give you guys a little bit of insight, Corsa's first single is actually with Stoneboy. So that's going to be coming out. We are working on a record with Sakudi as well. So really, for me, even though my plan is to export him, right? I just felt like it was so important to almost like pay tribute to the people who have paved the way for Corsa to be Corsa. Like, there wouldn't be a Corsa unless, like, Stoneboy, Sakudi, what they've done. If they haven't done that, there wouldn't be a Corsa.
Exactly.
So it's like, for me, it's almost like an opportunity for us to connect with them, but it's more of an added to them. It's almost like we paying homage, you know, and so like that had to happen. That had to happen. But yeah, we plan on working on with a lot more Ghanaian artists. That's why as time goes on.
I see. Now, to those who are discovering 610, what are you telling them finally before you leave me?
610 Music, Corsa, Rich Flow, Modesta. You know, these guys are coming, and I promise you guys, they are going to change the music industry, not just in Ghana, and I keep saying that, but on a global scale. And we are going to have a massive, massive positive impact. We're going to bring new energy, because, you know, music is infused by energy. So every once in a while, you need to have acts or a group of people or an artist that bring new energy to it to push it forward. And that's what these guys are going to do. The sound, the 610 Music sound is different, but it's up to date, and everyone can enjoy of all ages, and which was important. So it really is important.
Thank you so much, Sonny, for talking
to
us.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate your time, and we are sure going to support this.
Yes, thank you so much. We need everybody. We want
to be part of history.
It's an honor. It's an honor, you guys, to be here. Like, every time I even walk out and come back in here, like,
satisfaction.
Yeah, it's not even satisfaction. I'm like, I forget that there's all these people are still in here. So, and it's such a warm, humbling feeling to have like such big waves from the industry here.
That's true.
For us, for Phil. But tonight I'm going to get drunk for this, I swear. So you heard it here first.
All right.
Thank you guys.
So
thank you.
All right, so we are so privileged to be in the midst of these great artists. They have been unveiled today here at the Holiday Inn Hotel as we came to witness the signing and better still, the unveiling of a record label in town. And here I'm talking about 610 Music, or better still 610 Music, as in how you would want to call it. Now I have all the artists here, great guys, and I'm going to ask them how prepared they are for this journey ahead of them, because they have been unveiled in the presence of all the industry in Ghana. How ready are they to face the world? Big man, I am Sammy Flex, and what is your name?
Oh, my name is Kosa. Yeah.
Okay, Kosa. Now, Kosa, the whole industry of Ghana has been presented to you today. What is the assurance that after the messages, left, right, and center, you are going to give them what they are expecting?
I think they should expect a lot.
Your mic.
They should expect a lot because we have a lot of great works coming, a lot of great videos. You know, 610 Music is not here to play. Yeah, so I think they should expect a lot coming.
Now, I know Afro beats is now a world thing. Is it what you are doing, or maybe you are doing something different?
Oh, I would say my genre is like Afro hip hop.
Okay.
Afro hip hop, yeah. So I'm doing an Afro beat and I'm doing hip hop music too. So it's like Afro hip hop. I mix it. Yes, it's like a new sound.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a new something that's gonna happen, and they're not ready for it. They're not ready, to be honest.
They are not ready for this.
It's crazy,
Now,
yeah.
as an artist, what are you bringing on board? I know every artist comes with a different strength. Some will come with their songwriting skills. Some will come with their vocal abilities. What is Kosa bringing on board?
Sweet melodies always. Sweet melodies, good lyrics. Yeah, good sound. Yeah.
Now, because your record label is going to be operating in Ghana, are there other artists that here in Ghana that you would want to do some stuff with?
Yeah, for sure. I'm open. I'm open to work with everybody. Yeah. If you send me it and I like it, I'm down. We're gonna work. Yeah, I have songs already with Kofi Mole, Flo Kingston. Shout outs to Kofi Mole and Flo Kingston. Yeah, they've been there for me for like years back. So I'm open. I'm open to work with everybody.
I see. Now, how would you describe the Ghana music industry? I know you have been following. How would you describe it?
I've been in the industry for quite a while now, and I'll say the industry, this is the time.
Okay.
We need to change the industry. We need to take the Ghana music industry to another level. Yeah, so I think 610 Music is here to stay.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
great things. Yeah.
I see. Now, to people who are getting to know you first, what should they go look out for online? Maybe some of your popular songs, some of the popular tunes, so they can also enjoy your collections.
I have songs out. I have I Did It. I have Free Me. I have a lot of songs out. Y'all go check it out. The name is Kosa. You can search me on all digital platforms. Kosa. Real Kosa on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere.
I see. But tell me your story. How did you meet 610 Music? How did you meet them?
610 Music is like. So one day I was there. I just dropped a freestyle online. I just put it on Instagram, and one guy hit me up like, yo, your music is fire. You're on the right way. I was like, I don't know this guy from anywhere, and I check his profile. He got like whole like pictures. You know what I'm saying? So this guy was like, yo, can I have your number? And I was like, okay, cool. Then we start talking. So he was like, yo, I will manage you. So we start talking. We start having conversation. He let me meet a lot of people. Just to cut the story short, this guy bring me on 610 Music. His name is Bafo. Shout outs to Bafo everywhere you are. I appreciate you, bro. You changed my life. This is a dream come true. Yeah.
So how many years are you going to work with 610 so far?
Yo, lifetime. Lifetime.
Like really?
Lifetime. This is family. This is not just a label. This is a family, yeah.
Okay.
This is my brother, Flo. So
Okay.
It's a family thing.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to Flo.
Yeah.
Flo, hope you're good.
I'm great. I'm great.
Yeah.
I'm
So
great.
let me start from that particular point. How did you also meet 610?
Well, me and the label owner, who was Jerry, a.k.a. Kofi Sonny, we had a long-standing friendship long before music. I think it's well over a decade now, you know. I used to go up to his studio, work with some of his artists at the time. And then over the years, our friendship just kind of transitioned into a tight-knit bond. And then after that, it transformed into a business relationship. So me and him just always had a genuine connection. You know, we're both Sagittarius, both into like similar things, you know, and that just made the music experience that much better and, you know, effortless.
So was it your proposal that he signs you, or he proposed to sign you on?
I think, to be honest, it came together in such an organic way that we just started working together one day, you know? We just started making music and creating together. Initially, I was just going to his studio to buy and book studio time for my own projects. I was so consistent in my approach that over the years that we just kind of built this tight-knit relationship. And then, you know, once the Universal thing came along, then it was like more, I would say it became more of a professional thing. But long before that, we had already put in our 10,000 hours of creating and, you know, trading ideas. So
now, what is Rich Flow doing? Rap, Afrobeats, hip hop? What is the style of Rich Flow?
I am the rapper in the group. My lyrical ability is through the roof. I'm known for, you know, just being a songwriter and, you know, having an innovative style of writing. I grew up on the likes of Lupe Fiasco, Jay-Z, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. So, you know, those guys are near and dear to my heart. I love some of the Afrobeats artists as well. I'm working with Corsa now. He's kind of infiltrating and showing me the ropes of how Afrobeats works and, you know, the correlation between Afrobeats and hip-hop. So, you know, I think this whole thing is a learning process for me as well as it is just a job. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to just get everything under me and take it from there.
See, now what do you know about the Ghanaian music industry? I know you might not have been following deeply, but what have you heard? What have you known so far?
So the CEO of our label, Kofi Sonny, he's put me on to a few artists over the years. Like when I was in America, I was listening to a lot of Socrates. I listened to Stonebwoy. But in totality, I don't know a lot of the Ghanaian artists. I think that's also going to be the exciting part, me having an opportunity to learn and understand who these artists are and, you know, what they're about. So I'm excited to just, you know, kind of like be put on to new things and new music.
Now, in the near future, would you like to work with any of these artists?
Yes, 1,000%. I've already started. Working with Corsa.
Are there some names already? You want to put out?
Well, I've already started working with Corsa, and then through Corsa, he's worked with a lot of these Ghanaian artists as well, these Afrobeats artists. I also do a lot of close work with Black Pages, who's Ghanaian as well. He's stationed in LA right now, though, so we have a business relationship that we've been working on. And then, yeah, I want to work with Stonebwoy. I want to work with Socrates, like I mentioned earlier. I would like to possibly work with WizKid one day. You know, just the Afrobeats artists in general that are doing their thing. Like I really want to get tied in and, you know, create that universal sound that they've already implemented.
What is your wish for the label? I know you might have some years ahead of you. What is your wish for the label?
My undying wish is ultimately longevity, you know, and when I say longevity, it's longevity amongst myself as well as the rest of the artists on the label. Longevity for the CEO and any artist that's bound to come after us. 610 started off as a family before it was even a music label, so I just want to see it last the way a family would, if that makes sense.
I see. Now, to those who will be watching you for the first time, how will they check your works? Tell them how they will check your works so they can also follow you.
Yeah, of course. So on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, you can search me under Flizzy Flow, FLIZZY And then for the music purpose platforms, you can check me under Rich Flow, RICHFLOW. All of my music will be there.
Thank you so much, Rich Flow, for talking to us.
I appreciate you.
We appreciate you as well.